So where does your reality mentality come from? How do you develop your reality mentality? And let's just say we in this room, we're traditional Catholics, so it's very obvious that our worldview, the way we look at reality, is very much influenced by our Catholic faith. That is the predominant thing in our life that tells us how to look at reality. But for most people, it's not that way. So one thing I try to do is I try to see in the past, in past cultures, in the history, and sort of the intellectual history of mankind, where do the worldviews of various cultures come from? And what I find is that the worldviews of most cultures in the past has been driven by religion, some form of religion, pagan religion, Protestant religion, Catholic religion, whatever. Whereas our modern world is driven more by an empiricist scientocracy, where scientific materialism often dictates the worldview today. So people who have not been given a worldview growing up, typically they will adopt the worldview of materialism. That's the dominant worldview today. So I look at history and I say, what I find is that when you have religion influencing your worldview, often the religions of the past have pushed people towards idealism. They give people a set of ideas, which those people then go impose on reality. No matter what reality teaches them, they stick to the ideas that the religion has imposed upon them. Whereas my claim is, and it's an historical claim with actual historical data behind it, is that Catholicism, in the Middle Ages especially, pushed people towards realism, and specifically enabled the Catholic Middle Ages to give birth to modern science. This is on the historical record, as I say, and I make the argument in Chapter 5. Then our modern worldview, we are pushed towards the worldview of empiricism by today's atheistic science.